Hi everyone, if you're new to my channel, my name is Akasha, and in today's video we're making pumpkin pie cheesecake bars. So the ingredients are butter. You're going to need 6 tablespoons. If your pan is 9 by 13, I used more. And 10 graham crackers, I used 18. And 2 tablespoons pumpkin pie spice. So here's just the markings on the butter to make it easier for you guys. You're also going to need 1 can or 15 ounces of pumpkin puree and 32 ounces of cream cheese. So I used 2 16-ounce things. And I also added a dash of vanilla and a ½ cup sugar. So here's the 4 eggs I used. And also I have this whip to use on the end. I don't remember if I actually used this one. I feel like I didn't. Oh, it wasn't coming out of the can, I think. Or maybe I did use that one. I don't remember. Well, anyways, I was recording here and I don't know what happened in the footage cut off. So I had to show you guys after the fact, but you'll see me do it again. I just dropped a bunch of graham crackers into the thing, crushed them up a little bit and then dropped them in. And then I went low, medium, high. And that way all the graham crackers were crushed up like this. And I had to do it twice because my pan was big. And I knew that. I knew it was big, but I still did it anyways. Here's the butter going in for the first batch. I didn't cut it up into little pieces. I just kind of threw the chunk in there, which was not a good idea, and I didn't really check on it, so it exploded in the microwave. While I'm chopping this up, I just want to give credit to Kalik for sending more Beyond's video to me from TikTok, but I ended up watching a YouTube video on the actual making of it. I'll link that in ingredients below. So here's the butter and my mom getting mad that I forgot to take out the sharp part before pouring out my graham crackers. Yeah.
काटो वापस
No.
नहीं काटो ये नहीं ऐसे सुने उसको डिलीट करो
No.
बुरा लगेगा ना ये अनाड़ी है ये किस किस्म की कुक है
I'm not a cook.
बंद करो.
So guys, she made me record this part again because she didn't want that part to be in the video, but I'm leaving it in because it's funny. And so just pour your butter and your graham crackers together, mix it up. Don't use a knife like I am, but I just didn't care, so I did that anyways. And then go ahead and pour this into your pan and flatten it out with your hands or something. You could honestly flatten it out with anything. I wanted to add butter to the bottom of my pan, just maybe it would help me get the stuff out easier. I don't know if it helped or not, but I did it anyways. And yeah, there's me adding in the graham cracker crust. And then go ahead, flatten it out. I ended up sticking it on one side, and then here's me putting in more graham crackers. I crushed them up, not as nicely as I did the first time because, I was just trying to make the batch and get it moving, trying to finish making food. But yeah, just crush it up, put it in there, blend it once again, low, medium, high is what I did the first time. So I did that again here, blend it for 2 minutes, and here's what it looks like. Also, I think I added a little too much butter this time, but here's what the butter looks like. And this time I melted it in 30-second intervals, so that's why it looks like that. And go ahead and add in your graham crackers. Also, I was just showing you guys my fish sticks because that's what I was eating while I was doing this video. Now, at this point, the other graham cracker part had kind of hardened a little bit. So maybe, do this all at once if you have a bigger pan. And go ahead and bake your crust for about, 10 to 13 minutes, 325 degrees. And this is me putting in my cream cheese now because we're going to go ahead and make that part. I know everything's moving really fast, but I want to keep this video short and concise for you guys. So here's the cream cheese. Go ahead and blend it till it's a little, whipped up. Just get it all blended up before you add anything in. Me blending, la la la. And then here's the crust. Okay. So now we're going to add in eggs one at a time. Each time you do this, blend it. And for some reason, I'm using an emulsifier thing that I bought for, I think, the cloud bread video. And the whites kept getting stuck to the emulsifier part, if you can tell right here. And I kept having to slide it off with a spoon. It was really weird. So yeah, just add them one at a time, 4 eggs. And yeah, blending, blending, blending. Getting it all mixed up. Yep. Oh my god, look at this one-handed crack. Guys, you want to see an even better egg crack? Just watch the one I'm doing right after this. And I'm talking to my brother on the side too.
I'm on algebra right now.
Do you see that one-handed crack?
No.
That was perfection.
No.
Okay, now that you guys have witnessed my perfection, here's me blending that last egg out. And then we're gonna go ahead and pour in the sugar. So here's what it looks like, and I grabbed some, of course. So here's me adding the sugar, and then you want to go ahead and mix it up. So I mixed it before blending it, so that way when I blend it, it doesn't just fly out of the thing. So here it is. Here's me adding a dash of vanilla. I did not measure this out, kind of just, you know, threw it in there and then mixed it up some more. Now we're gonna go ahead and pour in half of this batter. Pour in only half because we're gonna use the other half to make pumpkin. Make pumpkin filling. Okay. So, yeah, here's the can of puree. We're gonna go ahead and just pour that into the mixture. And while we're doing this, our other mixture is just lying on the side. We don't put it in the oven until the very end. So here's me putting the pumpkin puree, mixing it together, adding in the pumpkin spice, and then mixing that together as well. So here's what that looks like. It did look a little bit grainy from like the pumpkin spice, but that's fine. And I feel like I added like a little less than half the batter on the first like round, I guess. So there was a lot of pumpkin part, but that's fine because I love pumpkin stuff. Now here's me taking a chopstick and swirling it around. Don't do this. I just thought like maybe it would make it look cool inside, but instead it just cracked. Honestly, I don't care about a crack. It just looked like cheesecake to me. And then my mom was like, why is there a crack? And I was like, oh, there's a crack, you know? But here's what it looks like in the end after it goes in for about 45 minutes. Then you want to let it cool. So I let it cool for about 2 to 3 hours. Now, I do think it's supposed to cool for longer than that. Some people say overnight, but I just wanted to cut it and see what it was like. Going ahead and cutting it after the couple of hours. And honestly, it tasted way better after I had finally let it chill. So like I'm cutting it here because I'm going into work in less than like 15 minutes or whatever time it was. And so I wanted to try it before I went into work. So, you know, I took it, I cut it up, I put it in containers and everything. I took my thumbnail photo, me trying to be really precise with my cuts here. And, you know, it tasted good. But, you know, to me, I feel like it tasted way better after it had chilled a little bit because I think it kind of like stiffened up a bit. And that really helped with the taste. I had a hard time getting that corner piece out, but the rest of the pieces were really easy to get out, I feel like. Especially the side that I had done first, like, you know, like the graham cracker crust that I did first, that side was easier. So here's what it looks like. Here's me adding whipped cream. I ended up going with like the regular whipped cream, it looks like. So the almond one, and then me adding pumpkin pie spice. But yeah, here's what it looks like in the end. I hope you guys liked this video, and I want to say thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. We hit 1,000 on Tuesday the 8th, and now we're at 1,027, and I love and appreciate all of you guys. And I'm doing a giveaway soon, so you know, stay tuned for that. And here's my nails, by the way. I got them done from this girl named Yana. I'll say her account down below. And yeah, you know, shout out to her. Get your nails done by her, y'all. They're so good. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.